Hey everybody! Doesn't look very spring-like out here yet because it's still all just brown, but it feels springy right now. It's not bad out here. My hands aren't gonna. I'm not gonna have to worry about my hands getting cold and shaking and stuff like that while I'm doing this video. It's great. I've got this open. This is very springy. This is pretty awesome. This is Il Baffone, which means the large mustache. Yes. From Fausto Cellario, who, wait, what did I do with the cap? Here it is. Here's what Fausto Cellario looks like. This is actually an excellent picture of what Fausto Cellario looks like. If you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, go look him up. This is Piedmont. This is Carew. Which is sort of like up a little bit above the Longue, I believe, up above like Barolo, Barbaresco, Longue, up in the hills above that. It's a blend of Nascetta, which is a like local indigenous grape, and Moscato Giallo. So Nascetta has, I think, sort of picked up somewhere. It has like slightly thicker skins, something like that. So anyway, this is a blend of the two. Has about 5 days of skin contact during the primary fermentation. Fausto ferments it dry, and then at the very end of the harvest, he dries some grapes. He makes a little bit of pasito wine, and he uses some of that pasito wine to kick off a second fermentation in the bottles here, as when he bottles it to create the effervescence, and then he bottles it unfined, unfiltered, with no sulfur added. So this is a 0 sulfur wine fermented with wild yeast. So this is 0-0, although he does add a little bit of grape juice to it, but it doesn't count if you're adding grape juice to grape juice. I don't know. Anyway, I've got to say, I am not a big Moscato guy. I don't like generally 100% Moscatos, but I love every Moscato inclusive wine from Fausto Cellario that I've ever tasted. Fausto just seems to be great at like using Moscato as a component to take the best parts of it, like in a wine, like adding just enough Moscato, harvesting it at the right time, fermenting it in the right way, I don't know what, so that he gets like the really like the pretty aromatics, but without it being like cloying or unctuous, either in the aroma or on the palate. So it smells so fresh. It smells so springy. It's like lime zest and pear. Oh, what else is that? Kiwi, apple blossoms. It's flowery, like apple blossoms and like viburnum bushes, like almost sort of lilac-y. It's a really pretty aroma. And you can smell the CO2 coming out of the wine. So there's just like that little like zip to the aroma as well. It's pretty great. Um, 12% alcohol, it says here on the back. Handpicked. It says handpicked. 12% alcohol. Vino vivente, gusto in evoluzione. I don't actually know what that means. The taste is evolving. The taste is evolving because it's alive. Okay, let's see. It's delicious. There's a pithiness to the back, on the back of it, like in the finish. It's like the flavor of like pulpy orange juice. Up front, there's some flavor like of pineapple. Also, you know, orange flavors. It reminds me of like grown up Orange Gina. Loved Orange Gina as a kid. I opened this bottle last night. It was a lot fizzier then. And by a lot fizzier, just like there were more bubbles when you poured it. It's still prickly on the palate. That's basically how it is. It's like, it's frizzante. It has like a prickle. It's a little frothy. It's not sparkling like champagne or something like that. Yeah. But the effervescence, like the prickle on your palate, does give the wine structure and focus. A little bit peachy too. Peachy pineapple up front, but like really fresh and thirst quenching. It's so delicious. It doesn't taste like Moscato, really. Like you get some of the aromatics in the aroma. That's a redundant sort of a statement. But yes, it smells kind of like Moscato in a really lovely way, but it doesn't particularly taste like it. It doesn't have that like cloying fruit. It's so good. After I tasted it last night, I ordered a whole lot more of it today. Glad I was in time to get that. Anyway, so this is really lovely. It tastes like spring. It's organically farmed. It's hand harvested. It's wild fermented. There's nothing added to it. It's really, really delicious, thirst quenching, and it's about $20. Should be right about maybe even under $20. This is a great, fun way to welcome spring.